Trump is temporary. California is permanent. And so our mindset is fixed sustainably, not situationally, on the future, economically, health, and making sure we preserve Mother Nature's bounty, the thing that connects us to 10,000 generations, dare I say, to our Creator. But our action to try to shape the future and not be victims and bystanders to this assault on common sense, on science, on public health, and on lived reality. I continue to make this point. Republicans in the United States are debating thermometers. Hots are getting a lot hotter. 2024, the hottest in recorded history, the last decade between 2015 and 2025, the hottest decade in history. It's not, there's no Republican thermometer, there's no Democratic thermometer. If you don't believe in science, you got to believe your own eyes. Places, lifestyles, and tradition being quite literally wiped away. We saw that up in Paradise. We saw that in Grizzly Fats. We saw that in Greenville, California. You're seeing it all across the United States, all around the globe. That reality being shaped, as Lauren just said, here in California in the middle of winter, March, in this unprecedented heat wave. Go up to Lake Tahoe and see for yourself. Is this normal? Is there anything about this that's normal? And so what these guys are doing is they're supercharging the abnormality. More droughts, more floods, more simultaneous droughts and floods, more wildfires, more smog, more asthma, higher costs. Pollution is an act of theft. It's not complicated. Pollution, a subsidy. The polluter gets theirs. All the rest of you pay the price. Generations that pay the price. It's deficit spending. So this is not about science. Science didn't change. Just the administration changed. But as the Attorney General said, it's been decades in the making, 16 plus years. You can mark the Koch brothers and their industries. And, every week there's another opinion piece. My friends in the Wall Street Journal, just mouthpieces for big oil, special interests, getting theirs. As you're getting hit between the eyes, experiencing it globally in real time. This is not the freedom agenda. We're all addicted. We're being played for suckers for decades and decades. California is about energy independence. We're about freedom from big oil, freedom from big manufactured global crises that we're in at a scale and scope we haven't been in our lifetimes, arguably. At the moment, played out in real time. That's what this fundamentally is about. Well-established science that they're not even trying to debate because they know they can't debate it. A Supreme Court decision in 2008, Massachusetts decision, codifying the legal right, building on the blocks that Lauren referenced, going back to the 1960s and the creation of her agency, the California Air Resources Board, by Ronald Reagan, to address smog, to address pollution here in our state in Los Angeles. It was almost unlivable. That can happen again. That can happen again. They want to make pollution great again. That's what this is about. And all the while they get theirs. They get the buck. Or was it $1 billion? That's what Trump specifically asked of big oil in order to do this. He said it on tape. It wasn't hijacked by Sora. It's not an AI. It's what he said. He got his, and you're going to get yours. What do you say to the kids when you're reading those books and talk about the polar bears and you talk about ice sheets? What's Greenland about? It's about this. Why would it be like Greenland as it relates to strategic considerations, except we're losing our polar ice caps? You saw the numbers. Data came out. Sea level rise faster than was anticipated. We've lived it here like no other state in the nation, but our state of mind's quite different. We, again, in the spirit of my opening remarks, have agency. We can shape the future with state agencies and with leadership. in the courts of public opinion as well, because the people of this state get it, and they're getting it done. Lauren referenced the number of consecutive days we've run this fourth largest economy on planet Earth on 100% green energy. We're not asserting a paradigm, we're proving a paradigm. Since 2000, we've reduced our greenhouse gas emissions 21% as we've grown our economy by 81%. 7 times more clean energy jobs than there are fossil fuel jobs. In this state, we dominate in low carbon green growth. It's all about innovation. It's not about electric power, it's about economic power. It's about supply chains. It's about statecraft. 28 jurisdictions we've engaged in partnerships around the globe. A quarter of the world's population connected to our state because our state of mind is permanent. That's what this is about. China gets it. 70% of the electric vehicle productions in the world coming out of China. I said it was about statecraft. I wasn't kidding. That's about locking in supply chains. It's about locking in influence. It's about locking in the tech stack in innovation. It's about innovation at the end of the day. It's about competitiveness. These guys are trying to pave over the old cow path. They want to recreate the 19th century. California is about the future. We're about transformation, not restoration, not nostalgia, not doubling down on stupid. They're the polluted heart of our economy right now. All of you paying the price because of dependence on oil. Things totally out of your control. Again, nothing about that represents the values of freedom. So forgive me the long-windedness. I didn't offer a soundbite, but a point of view, an expression that is well established and founded in facts, science, again, lived reality. And that expression has extended for a generation here in California that has led bipartisan leadership. Richard Nixon is rolling in his grave. It was the Clean Air Act itself that established this framework and guidelines. Since 2009, we recognize the obvious. Greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, methane are contributing in a deleterious way to our public health and the economic prosperity of this nation. Only Donald Trump and his big donors can see it differently. And so we're standing tall, we're standing firm. It's endangerment finding, I get it. 99% of people will see that on the news tonight and go, what the hell are they even talking about? Is the backbone of federal policy. And that's why we're going to fight it. And that's why I'm proud to be here with these remarkable champions to do just that. And as we've done in the past, we'll prevail, we'll win. Because one thing we know, we're here for the long haul, and we're here for generations that are counting on us.